Hello, dear friends. Today we had a meeting, and one of the questions was to show the mechanics I'd like included into the game. So I am now showing it. You already saw one picture, this is another. They are to uh, make loading look nice. Let me switch to English. And there is loading screen. It is a render of game location. Okay, so uh, what I really like is that it's possible to put on clothes. It would be great if there would be an option to put on and put off clothes. There is this menu. It's a menu of the game. Of course, there is a continue, save load, to main menu, and exit the game back into operating system. Mm, Lots of options. I don't need that many. There might be difficulty. Show tutorial tips. Animation speed and battle. For video, there might be windowed, full screen, borderless windowed mode. Uh, the settings that are reasonable and required here, I don't understand these much. Separately, volume of the music and volume of sound effects and volume of speech and master volume. Uh, I don't want that unless people ask it specifically. For the menu of the character, I'd like the character and his backpack. The group, the party. In my game, it won't be possible to have like 8 people in a cell. Every soldier will be a single soldier. But for example, alarm artist, uh, chulpan, ballerina, and so on. They will have a rank. A rank will be in 3 steps, 1, 2, 3. They will have experience they earn to rise to the next rank. There will be parameters. For instance, there will be the amount they can take. There will be passive skills, and there will be active skills that they can enable. Also, there will be infinite reserve, from which it will be possible to take people. The reserve is infinite, and it is available from game start instantly. Then there are talents. My system is slightly different, but I'd also like certain positions and certain requirement that is needed to boost this branch. I'd like quests. In the quests, I'd like a certain diary. It shouldn't provide the player with exact specific uh, phrases to the word, so that the player also needs to remember something when playing, but it briefs the player what happens in generally. And bigger quest consists of smaller quests, including the branch taken and what it boosted, and the rewards. Finally, I'd like a map. Let me yeah, a legend. This is the map of the Crown Lands, and I like uh, it to be rather schematic. It shouldn't be instantly clear. Сегодня нет. А вчера не было тренировки. Right. So basically the map shows certain objects, salesmen who sell things. It shows various secrets which are not taken yet. It shows where is a battle waiting. It shows quests and people. For the rest, let me load another save game. So again, we see the render of a game world. absolutely loving how I can see every grain in wheat, how I can see through entire polygon, entire map. This statue over there, I'm here, and this statue is somewhere around this area. So I'm looking through almost half of the map and I see it. So basically there is no limit of seeing things if they're in line of sight. That's what I really like. There will be a way of sort of mounted transport. Sunflowers, loving that. Flowers, bushes, and that's how battle looks. Basically, the battle on the map. Actually, let me show you this battle. It will be more interesting. Look how beautiful is this world. These mountains we see outside game world, so I see nothing wrong with having the border which doesn't let you pass to things we see there outside the map. Again, the beauty of trees. Puddles,
I told you my godmother
characters,
wasn't lying
they
about the
are
undead.
going.
Calm down, Deli. Nobody's chasing us. They're all
Yes. And here we see a battle. Basically, this circle we see is where the battle will take place if I enter it. For now, they don't attack me because I don't attack them. But if I move closer, they will also move closer and might start being intimidating. For now, they are just roaming. Let me move closer to them. So I move closer to the border and they notice me. And when I enter, I see whom I am fighting. Sometimes it is the leader, like me, who has parameters. Sometimes it is just the weakest, the strongest guy among the enemies, the leader who fights with them. For now it is the raiders. It's possible to go through opponents as well as whom I have here. At this stage I can retreat with no consequences and go away. If I agree, then what follows is the screen where I can arrange my troops. It's even better with the mouse. Let me attach a mouse and show you. So, a mouse. I like slight variations with how people look. See, there is a slightly redhead, a blonde, and brunette. Uh, the horses are slightly different. These guys, for instance, Blackbeard, Whitebeard. So that's really great. With there are opponents. Opponents I can't move, but I can look what special abilities they have, what parameters they have, and I can go again to look at their parameters. I can see where the enemy can go and what is the step, uh, what is the place in the queue. Basically, eagles will go fourth after cavalry, celestial warriors, and royal mages. So I can move my troops to counter that. Let's go. There are certain effects applied. Here it is. The effect is applied. These are effects, these are passive skills. Here there is also not just passive skills and effects, there are also active skills. For example, this skill doesn't have a cooldown, and this one can be used every third round, and each of them applies a certain effect. each army, each character has two things to do. They can move and they can attack. And every round they do one move and one attack in any order. Now what happened is they have a very high initiative. So high initiative gives extra turn. I'm not sure I can have these, but I guess, yeah, I think this is something I won't have. No book of spells. This is a special skill that allows attacking twice if you finish a certain enemy. What I like is that it's possible to zoom in and the camera plays nice every time I do. The work of the camera is absolutely awesome here. And in the end, there is a written victory. There is certain experience going to the player and to the army, so that they rise in rank eventually. Now it didn't happen. These are enemies. These are mine. These are my spoils, the rewards. And closing it. Yep. So the center of it is battles. But in the meantime, and adding context to battles, there is this beautiful world that you can travel and meet various people to talk to and to fight with.
This bread is so good.
That's about all. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a good evening.